Bro. Yeah, I can't really get much off there. I just got, dude, this what am I really to say, you know? God, it takes so long, bro. Actual eons. That was all on me. How did I cap this like 2 times in a row on Thursday? Or was it 2 times in a row? It was 2 times in like quick succession at least. And I have no idea how I managed that. $62. Ugh. Problem is with harder patterns, I have to be focused for longer, which means less DPS, so... And the unluckier I get, the longer it... With the pattern itself, the longer it ends up lasting. So it goes from bad to worse, which is just awesome. Like that. Where it lasts 73 seconds. Because I had to be more careful. Awesome. I'm probably just going to be into practicing for the day. I don't feel like doing runs. Yeah, I was like, this one kind of scares me, you know? I'm not liking how this one's looking. Ugh. Jesus. I was like, alright, I'll just quickly go up here, you know, feel a bit safe, and then everything ever was in my face, goofed. Damn it. Holding down the whole time is kind of tiring. god, I just... I was like, oh, a minute. That's not too bad. How long was Reimu, Eagle, and Otter again? 52. Bro, I'm working so hard for less damage than Reimu Otter. It's just tragic, dude. Oh, 58. Good luck, thanks. I don't know if I'll do attempts today, but I'm at least doing a bunch of practice. Yeah, so Thursday I did YoumuE Otter, and then Marisa Eagle. Marisa Eagle went by very quickly overall. YoumuE Otter still took a bit of work. Because I died to 8 spell. Oh yeah, that was something I wanted to change. Because apparently, I looked back, and apparently I lost a run. Is Marisa Wolf? Anything else that's bad? So the stage section is actually really good. Because the slash still takes care of the spams. So, she's fine at Perisaki. The problem is, you can't really do damage good in certain places, so a lot of the attacks... A lot of the spell cards are, like, not that good for her. They aren't, like, the worst thing ever, but they're about, like, Reimu Otter tier in several cases. Stuff like Dense Crowd lasts forever, because you can't really unfocus during that one, even if it's not very difficult. The biggest issue is the non-spells, I would say, outside of Final, when it comes to something that's more special. Because you have to unfocus during them, and some of them do not take that very kindly. Stuff like 5th Non is very icky. No, 4th Non, it's 4th Non. 4th Non is not very nice, and neither are some of the others. Because they're just awkward to navigate around. Muscle Explosion, back to just... I think it's about a 2-wave, which is average. I think everyone can really, like, do a 2-wave. When I messed with her the other day, I realized that, hey, every once in a while, I get an easy final, which is nice, but you can still get bad ones. And overall, YoumuE Eagle was definitely, I was almost worried that I overrated her, but it's definitely not looking good. So I mostly want to practice for today, mostly because I didn't feel like doing runs. But it's finally end game for Wabak. I just gotta get through this. It's funny how she managed to withstand literally every single roll. I just never got Reimu Eagle. YoumuE Eagle. I got Reimu Eagle. I don't know. For Raim 1, I got frickin' Reimu Eagle. Because first spin immediately. What game is after Wabak is going to be DDC. because that's what was spun after I did Mystic Square. Because I wanted to just do it ahead of time, because why not? But I won't spin right after Wabak. I'm gonna wait until DDC to do so. I will say I have become increasingly more worried about certain stuff. Like LOL-K and IN. I have become increasingly worried about my ability to do either of those. And the fact that I may have underestimated them in my head. But every once in a while, I'll go to, like, practice them or whatever. Just a tiny bit. I'll just mess around a bit. And I'll kind of realize, like, what I'm getting myself into. Like, man, 8th non. I mean, there's a reason. There's a reason Ion is last. Although Toho 19 would honestly probably coming out before I even get to Ion. So I don't know what's going on, what I'm going to do with that. It depends. Yeah, DDC's got some garbage. Saki B and Reimu B are not going to be easy. Reimu A is already not going to be easy anyways. Neither of any other shots, so there's that. I don't know how DDC's gonna go, honestly. It'll feel weird to jump into a new, like, really difficult extra. Hello. They're like trying to pincer me. Bro, that was nasty. I couldn't reapproach. So my idea for today is literally just practice final. Practice the nons. I wanna do muscle explosion to the end, and I wanna do the beginning of Saki to muscle explosion. Oh man, 60 seconds, dude. It's so long. Like, Reimu, Otter, and Eagle take like 40 seconds. The densest extra final? I don't know. Probably not. I mean, it's the hardest when it comes to... Yeah, Suko final is dense. Yeah, this is the hardest dense one. I'm not sure if I'd really call the other hard EX finals dense. Kinda. I don't know. Hold up, I want to look back at, like, how long did, like, certain ones last? Marisa Eagle was 49 seconds. YoumuE, how long was YoumuE Otters? Sure, QD does get dense at the end. YoumuE Otters final lasted 56 seconds, so that's cool. Marisa Otter's lasted 51. Reimu Otter and Eagle lasted like 52. Reimu Otter and Eagle actually get like quite a substantial buff during final. Hosaki's hitbox gets bigger, and so they do better damage. It's better damage being on tier with Marisa Otter, but you know, they're getting somewhere, you know. Reimu Wolf. How long was Reimu Wolf? Reimu Wolf was 45. Reimu Wolf kills it fast, because Saki gets the bigger hitbox, higher, so Reimu Wolf's already pretty decent damage, gets even bigger, which is nice. So guys, final is just a matter of getting used to actually being able to look at it. Actually, no, Reimu Otter killed it in 48 seconds, so they do more damage than, like, Marisa Otter on this pattern, which is nice. Oh yeah, I had a strat for, like, reading it, where I'd essentially, every single one that, like, came from the left, I, like, blocked out of my mind. I forgot I had a strat for that. I came up with a strat on how to, like, read it because of the fact that I died to it as Marisa B. And I was just like, I don't want to do that again. Marisa E death was a tad bit tragic. How fast was YoumuE Wolf? Boop, 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 boop. But yeah, I want to watch the YoumuE Wolf final. Oh, YoumuE Wolf does not kill it very fast, huh? 61 seconds. Ugh. I probably just I'm sure a part of that was just me not slashing though. Like I'm sure YoumuE Wolf can do much better than that. Yeah, you like get the right height and whatnot. Hello. And then Marisa Wolf. How long does Marisa Wolf take here? Boom, 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 boom. If it could load. Oh, I was gonna stream early. I don't know. I got sucked up in something else. I was watching a guy play GD. And I was like, yo, he's getting far. Yeah, Marisa Wolf and Reimu Wolf kill it about the same time. Followed by, I think, Reimu Otter and Eagle, surprisingly. If done right, I think. Otter, Eagle, Mari, Eagle, I think are all in the same tier, which is funny for final. YoumuE Otter and Wolf, I can't realistically guess. YoumuE Otter was probably fine enough kill, but YoumuE Wolf was probably done poorly. I don't think YoumuE Wolf should take 40 seconds. And then Marisa Otter just kind of blows ass. And then YoumuE Eagle taking the longest and having the hardest time dodging. Excuse me. It's really funny how the bigger hitbox actually makes, like, Reimu Otter and Eagle do quite well at this. Comparatively to, like, everyone else. Reimu Wolf, I didn't expect Reimu Wolf to be, like, that good, but when I think about it, it makes sense. Ah! Yeah, the 372. Yeah, like, on average, I can kill this in, like, a minute. And that's playing well, which is so cool. I love this shot. don't know how my performance against this spell will be. Without putting in a lot of attempts, I can't realistically promise anything. Because I can get some... If things just go the way they go, I can get some really nasty stuff happening on the later waves. And that spells disaster. I could also just get lucky and do this first try, but... who knows? $63. I was losing a lot of DPS at the start. I think the end went very quickly, though. It was just the earlier phases didn't. I'm getting used to controlling this, but it's still like... Man. The thing is, I can't tell how I'll play with nerves. Like, that's another thing. Can I control my nerves enough to play well as this shot type? Or am I gonna get, like, mega owned? Oh, don't do that, bro. I DKO as YoumuE Eagle? I'm going dark. You're never hearing from me again. Changing my PFP to black. Gone. I'm gone, dude. I quit if that happens. Rainbow Eagle was bad enough. If I do that as YoumuE Otter, I'm actually gonna, like, burst into tears. That really cool wet paper towel damage slash. Let's go. What even is she? Am I even dealing damage? No. I think I was dealing it from the side, and I thought I was underneath her because of that. That's another thing I forgot about that issue I have with the spell. I sometimes just don't know where I am relative to her. And it's because of how slow the bullets are. The speed of the bullets being slow legitimately makes it, like, hard for me. Because I struggle to actually, like, find her. Ew. That was gross. Alright, I want one more cap, and then I might try to... I'm gonna mess around with muscle explosion for a bit and then try to do like muscle explosion to the end. Cause that's what's scary. That's what's scary right now. And you know, I don't know what I mean by right now. That's always been what's absolutely terrifying. Like for the most part, at least with other shots, if I get a run past Sterling shot, it'll usually make it to like muscle explosion, because a lot of stuff in between is not that difficult, and or it's just like super consistent, and I've been playing this stage for too long. Oh, this is not cool. Owned. I actually performed pretty well, killing it wise. Like, that went well. Alright, well, let me try muscle explosion for a bit and try to frickin'... Like, the plus side is you just, like, completely chunk her health throughout, for the most part. And then I don't know how to play the game. Like, that was a fine wave. I just died. Epic. So she can comfortably two-wave that. I think if you really tried, and I mean like not consistently, but if you really tried, you could one-wave as this shot. It's not viable at all. But it's not that hard to two-wave at all. You can very quickly, right after the second wave, just like get rid of her health, which is nice. Oh, don't do that. Don't do it. Nah, maybe you can't one cycle this at all. Maybe. It would be like if you got like free RNG and you were just constantly doing this. And you know, you don't do that. Like, don't get greedy here, dude. Getting here is gonna be a pain enough. I don't want to throw it away. Yeah, pretty easy to just deal with it there. I am getting used to this like movement. I will say this shot's kind of fun to use. I won't lie. Is this still gonna be very hard? Yes, but it's kind of fun. All right, let me just yeah. Get away from me. Alright, well that's what I would call unfortunate. Wait, never mind. This is actually the most fortunate thing of all time. I'm goofing around too much. I'm trying to like tap to the beat. Because I just don't have nerves because it's like practice. Well, practice how you play. That's what my band teacher used to tell me. Really, the percussion teacher. He was a weirdo. Big fan of the cowbell, he was. Eek. Alright, we're good. Probably, yeah. We're always good on... This wave's always fine. Eek. Don't do it! Alright. Boom, 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 boom. She does have a bigger hitbox, which does give me slightly more movement leeway to deal damage. It doesn't matter that much, but I mean, it means something. It matters for Reimu. Reimu is the biggest, like, god that actually just, like, boosts her DPS so much. Why did I go for that? Whatever. Oh, what booty ass! Ah! What a moment. That was a moment. Anyways. That's the YoumuE experience, baby. Oh, this kind of sucks. It was fine. If I die to the freest muscle explosion wave of all time in a run like that, which I have, you know, multiple times. So you can one wave as this shot. It just means constantly shooting during wave 1, which is, you know, incredibly unsafe. I threw. Don't stop dying there. Ew. The jelly beans weren't bad. I could have dodged that. The yellow bullets were like garbage. Alright, this is fine right here, yeah. It's okay over here. That's... Eek! Never mind. You know, the reading ahead thing is not a foolproof strategy. Alright, just try not to pick that one up. And then wait it out. God, this token's really just in my face. I should just pick it up. I don't know why I haven't. It's not like it means that much right now. I'd have the neutral. I'd just set up everything earlier. Alright. Do I get it this time? Who knows? I'm probably gonna try to do this every day, at least once. Every day I try to do this, which I don't think it'll take me that long. But. Oh, I was pushed off to the side, and it's hard. It's kind of hard, guys. Come hither. Oh, I was dodged there. I just threw. I didn't throw. I'm not peak player at all times. Only sometimes. I don't know why I was like standing high up. I'm not freaking YoumuE. Awesome. I should have focused and then dodged that way. I should have focused and then dodged that way. Why did I try to dodge that unfocused? Why do I do this? Oh, forgot the order. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Oh, this is taking longer than it should. I shouldn't be dying to 8th spell this much. No, I didn't want to pick up that otter, dude. Freaking magnet hands. I wanted to go farther away, but well, you know, 1 out of 3. Luckily, this is not a full run, because that would have been tragic. Even as YoumuE Eagle, there's just like gaps. Does it give me the Otter Hyper? Nope. Why did I try to go through the world's worst gap of all time? That wasn't a YoumuE Eagle problem, that was a me problem. Bro, just go right. Okay. Yikes, that was really bad, dude. I was like trying to play it safe, but you didn't want me to. Nope. That was such a sketchy ass way of dodging that, but it was already sketchy enough. I don't like that it like holds your shot sometimes. It's such a bizarre thing that YoumuE does. It's like, oh, my bad. You didn't get the slash. Let me give you a bit of bonus. Like, I don't want your bonus. It's gonna kill me. It's gonna end my run. I originally thought it was, like, my Z key breaking again somehow, which would have been horrible, being the fact that this is a new, very sturdy keyboard. But no, that's just how YoumuE works, I guess. God, that was some easy-ass RNG. I stood still for like 80% of the last phase. Alright, well that only took me an hour. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That's not good. Alright, that was literally like 10% of the whole ass level. I don't know. Let me try to start from here or something. I don't know. Let me go and I don't know, be invincible, I guess. Just see what I gotta look out for. I'm gonna continue practicing final after this. Originally, I didn't want to do runs because I just wasn't feeling it, but now it's like, no, I understand why I don't want to do runs. I ain't ready. Alright, cool. Oh yeah, baby. Let me just not have that happen. Hello? I forgot how to do throwing shot. Like, oh, look at all that damage. Oh, look at it go away. I got lucky. Technically, I didn't get lucky there, but I also technically got lucky. It depends on how you look at it. The way they were gonna move once they stopped freezing wasn't RNG, but awesome. Yeah, stay down. Why don't you? God, this spell has enough health as is, dude. Okay, let's take that one. Didn't take that one because I got RNG. That let me. Oh, this one. Oh, I got the fast setup. Oh, I died to Beast Epidemicity, bro. Who does that? I haven't gotten hit on this spell in since 1800s, bro. It's because I'm like getting greedy. Oh, I got hit again. Oh, good job, me. I don't have to move up anymore, so I just won't care about clearing that. Oh, boy. I'm literally just gonna play this one safe for the most part. I don't care if it takes a while. I don't feel like moving up. I don't have a reason to. I'd have to get super close just to shotgun for like 2 seconds. There we go. My screen is clear now. Oh, for real? I really wanted that wolf token, but he was just not having it. Oh, so I was just completely forgetting about the fact that a wave was closing in on me. Got him. Forget, I was literally safe, but I just swung myself into a bullet for no reason. I need to focus at the end, in the game sense and literal sense. Because I ain't trying to have that happen, bro. No. Return. Actually, no. Escape hard. Let me see if I can do thrilling shot to muscle explosion after some amount of attempts. There's no way to shotgun after like the very first one. No, I don't want to do thrilling shot. I want to do first non. Like, the only wave of thrilling shot you get to shotgun is the first one. After that, you're stuck at the bottom doing okay damage. Getting that chip in. A big, dense crowd fan, dude. Jeez. She's Luis. Alright. This one's so slow. Why is it so slow? I'm about to get a wolf viper if I don't do something about it. Jeez. It's not on. There we go. Am I really... Well, still gotta go through final, but this could be a Saki NN. But, you know, I gotta go through the fucking hardest part of the entire thing first. If I really get a Saki NN, I'm gonna... Well, I still won't trust myself. Because final's still rusty on it. I don't trust myself. I don't know how to feel about this lineup. Already. It feels worrying. Well. Yeah, you know, maybe it's fine to start runs. I do want to practice final a bit more, but... Maybe I am willing to do runs today. Don't turn that off. I kind of want to need that. Like, final's still worrying, but... You know. I do feel like this is helping you get better with unfocused movement to some degree. Bro. that was like so okay, and then I randomly got like the worst wave of all time. I lived it though, I lived. Had to go off center though, so far, because everything ever was just like there. Pattern really is devilish. Oh, that was so gross. Ew. I was making it work, but only for so long. Maybe today is the day. Who knows? The biggest thing, though, is gonna be dealing with this spell on nerves. It's like, can I control my nerves enough to play really well? Oh, that was nasty. I'm still not great at this whole unfocused, focused mishmash of movement, though. It's very awkward. Because in order to dodge healer waves unfocused, I hold down for multiple reasons, actually. First is just like bottom dragging, so I move slightly slower. But another thing is it keeps lining up all my spirits with me, so I can deal damage. Oh, I didn't even know what hit me. Ooh. I didn't even see that. I don't know why. I don't know why it tapped down like that. It didn't give me any extra damage. No, Doppler, bro, Doppler. Although it lost damage. Bad, or is it only shotgun? It might only be shotgun. I don't think it's bad here. Or is it? I can't tell. Yeah, let me try to do this without bottom dragging to see what happens. Although the movement's gonna be a bit more awkward. $63. I think it's just the same. It felt the same damage-wise. I wasn't perfect with damage, but... I don't really see a damage increase, per se. Although I don't know too much about this shot, so I can't say for sure. Maybe so, maybe not. I just ran right into that. No, I'm not too familiar with the shot. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm doing. I was just moving wildly there. $54? That's new. I was really just letting her have it there, huh? Is that a DKO? Yeah. that's like one of the worst kinds of DKOs. Or you kill with the frickin' death wave. I did that before. I had an ExNNN loss like that before. Not for Wabak, but how did I fluke the Saki and like, bro, how did I just like do this first try? how did I do this spell first try getting here? I wasn't planning on Saki NN, but like just kinda happened. I don't really like doing EX boss like NNs. I went for the slashes. I heard she was like dead. Alright, I want to get like 5 more caps. And then I think I'll do attempts. I want to see that number say 27. Yikes. There's a variety. I think they're all fun in some way. There's definitely some I like a lot more than others. It also depends on category. I think Yukari and Ron are fun, but when I have to do NN, they get annoying. But if it was just like play no bomb, who cares what miscount you get? They're fun. Meanwhile, Mamizo I thought was pretty fun for NN. Ron wasn't really much of an issue, per se. It was mostly just Ron can suffer from the same issue I had with Yukari. I don't know where she is. People don't tend to like Saki's. Yeah, Ubaki X as a whole. Bro? There is one problem with Momoya's first spell, and it's if she goes low, it becomes really hard to read. Like, she moves low, and suddenly things just get a lot harder. Yeah, Wabaki X, people aren't... I don't see too many people be like, yeah, Wabaki X. I mean, it's fair. People ragged on the Nons, which I thought was weird. Like, oh, they're all like the same variation of each other or whatever. It's like, have you ever played an extra stage? That's like all of them? Every single one of them? Hikatia literally has like 2 versions of each of her Nons, and it's really just the easier version and then the harder version. And then a lot of the others do that, where they have like 2 types of Nons. I don't get ragging on her Nons. I mean, I don't think they're crazy. Like, I'm not like, ooh boy, Saki Nons, but like, I've never been too crazy over any EX boss Non. It's always been such a weird thing to rag on for me. Like every EX boss has some of them more so. Flandre Nons are like a meme. Like, at least these Nons can kill me sometimes. Now, for good reasons or bad reasons, that's different. You know, I'm not dying to second Non because, oops, I made a skill mistake. It was like, oops, she was literally 2 inches in front of my face. People rag on Saki Nons, but they don't rag on the fact that, like, Ron and Yukari have, like, 4 streaming Nons in a row, and it's, like, just streaming. No. And the other ones can argue it. Well, nah. I mean, the last one's also streaming, but I mean, it's different compared to the others, at least. Also, a lot of EX Boss Final Nons back then were just streaming. Kind of. Flandre, Ron, Yukari, and... Suiko all had like a streaming Non as their end, and then... Moko is just built different, I guess. That's true. That's true. Yeah, some of them are weird. They have stuff in the center. People don't notice the 4th Non is aimed. I mean, I didn't. I'm pretty sure I did the entirety. I did PCB ExNNN without realizing 4th Non was aimed. 5 through 7, you can't even stream 7, and 5 and 6 are just... I mean, you can stream them, but it's weird. I've managed it, but it's... I wouldn't blame anyone for not streaming those. I like my strats from my original PCB ExNNN, and my restream on the final Non is actually the most terrifying thing I've had to watch. I don't know why I did it like that. Like, it's not, like, it's really easy to restream it, but I had some, like, whack-ass restream idea instead of doing it like a normal person. And it's, like, terrifying, because it's so much riskier. That was a while ago, though. My first ExNNN was freaking a year and a half ago. That's something. I thought I was dead. Need to learn how to do run first. Lucky for you, I have a guide. It's just streaming essentially. It's just knowing how to stream it. Alright, what do I want? Like one more cap? No, 2 more. Run first used to be kind of a wall for me when I first played it, honestly. I didn't know how to do it. I knew it was aimed, but I couldn't just like tap, 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 because eventually I would just run into something from an earlier wave. I had like a specific tapping to it, but now my new rhythm is basically just move when I notice something is going to hit me. It's usually pretty, which is not that bad, because it's pretty obvious which bullet is like aimed at you, and then directly at you, and then you can just sidestep that one in particular. Oops. Solve. I want to check out more fan games at some point, but I'm too deep in with this, so I don't have a full desire to do so. It's like I want to do it eventually, just not now. Oh! That'd be tragic to do, honestly. God damn it, dude. It's so hard. I'm like tapping to the beat for no reason. Why am I doing this? Shout out to when I got a 54. 54 was insane. How did I get a 54? Alright, I want one more cap and then I'll try to do runs because I don't even have a no bomb run. I tried doing, then I died twice to the final. I also died before Saki though, so yeah. Okay. I streamed later than I normally do. I'm usually like 12 or 1 my time, and I decided to do it like 2 o'clock. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna check out mid boss real quick, just cause. Let me turn that on, just cause. Help. Whatever. I'll just do it as I come along to it. Ooh, Eagle, the only shot I have not cleared as, because these two are cleared. Clearing with Eagle will mean, it'll have a funny thing that's like, you will fully cleared extra, and that'll be cool. Alright, let me change it to attempts, actually. Let me change the title. I don't know how long I'll do attempts for. However long I feel like it, I guess. I mean, that's how my streams go. Anything and everything can change how long I end up actually streaming. Awesome. I'm gonna get so nervous because it's like there's so much riding off of this one shot type right now. Because it's not just an ExNNNN, it's also specifically YoumuE Eagle, and it's also the last Wabak one I have to do, and it's just like, oh boy. What am I doing? I'm like, YoumuE Eagle actually sucks? It's probably better to just do that part on focus, really. I think the slash is just hindering me trying to do it during this section. I don't know why I was when I do this part unfocused as like every other shot ever. At least this part isn't an issue at all. Like, pre-mid boss should not be an issue, period, but, you know, things happen. Life's a bitch. I'm probably just gonna do it like that, really. Like, I'm just gonna shotgun and then just rely on slashes. Because while they are incredibly weak, they at least still do damage. And I don't feel like unfocusing during that spell. Because it's terrible. Yeah, I'm dumb. Oh, it's a bit stupid sometimes, you know? You guys feel me? You guys understand me? You know how it be? Okay, so... she still struggles. It almost feels like her slash is shorter. It's not, but it kind of feels that way. Alright, yeah, pre-med boss should not have given me that much trouble, but whatever, dude. Yeah, bro, look at that. Yo. I'm so dumb, dude. I was so worried about the tokens that I wasn't even thinking about that. I can't even tell if I'm just, like, playing really poorly, or if this is... or if she still struggles pre-mid boss for bizarre reasons. She actually does really nicely on that spell in particular. Because of how she just obliterates its health, and then you just kind of like go in. I like the spin strat there. Can this wolf token get away from me? Thank you. Wow, I made it to Saki. What happens? Do I miraculously first try everything difficult? Or do I die to throwing shot and everything else? Oh, guess I'm picking up every token ever because they were all in my face because they took too long. That's fine. Yeah, I made it fast. I almost just died because I accidentally hit my right key. Now this is hype. Yeah, keep going up. That was scary. Why am I getting the most, like, painfully slow version? Like, it's actually kind of worrying, because I'm constantly being, like, blocked everywhere. It's not as very scary. There it is. I knew it! I knew what would happen, dude! That was such garbage, RNG! I knew it. Maybe I missed something, but bro, there was nowhere safe. It's not unexpected, but man. Oh, and that wave was nice. Oh, and I accidentally got an eagle. Whatever. I'm just gonna try and clear now. I was just grabbing tokens without thinking. Oopsie. Not like it matters. I died. I cannot see a goddamn thing. I think that did less DPS. I think that actively hindered me. It didn't, but still. Can I stop getting eagle hypers? This, I'm so mad. Oh, and it's gonna last 8 years. Literally, how am I supposed to do this now? Dodge, bitch. I managed to survive that wave somehow. He turned into... Exactly, dude. I'm gonna rewatch the muscle explosion death later on. I gotta know what happened. I wanna know if there's a way out of it. Because I rewatched my YoumuE Otter muscle explosion deaths. And two of them were pretty garbage. Two of them I was just like, yeah. What was I supposed to do? But the third one I was like, if I just like went right or something, it would have been fine. Now the question is this a 1 miss or a 2 miss? I mean, I will say, capturing it in a run would be hype. I will say I could also 2 miss to it. to this alone. Or 3, you know? Things happen. Life's a bitch. This spell is a bitch. This seems like alright RNG. If you could call it that. It technically isn't RNG, but it might as well be. And I ran into a bullet. Alright. Whatever. Alright. Well, YoumuE Otter 2 miss 2 eagle YoumuE eagle owned. I think that's fair. Actually, I can watch back the muscle explosion now. got really nervous during Muscle Explosion. I need to see how it was. It's like, Beast Epidemicity is like weirdly difficult as YoumuE Eagle, and I don't understand it. This spell is, first Kutaka spell was actually, Kutaka is a lot easier than I thought she would be. Because, thanks to the shotgun like obliterates her. Throwing shot was a bit spooky. She was really high here, which is nice. I almost died here, I think. I didn't die there. I wasn't reading the lasers very well, and it scared me. This spell took a while. Terrifying. Yeah, Beast Epidemicity, like... I've just been getting the super slow one, which I don't like the super slow set. I don't think anything else really interesting happened. Triangle chase. Meteor shot. I got a neutral and took care of the spirit, so I was able to do shotguns that didn't last 800 years. This non was just scary because I didn't want to die to it before Muscle Explosion. Alright, let me see this. So first of all, this yellow set, not the greatest. Oh! If I just didn't move off to the side, it was fine in the center. It was fine in the center, but I was scared. I didn't like how the yellow bullets looked in the center, so I moved away. Rip, dude, rip. Yeah, it's hard. It's still hard to read. I can't fully blame myself, but sometimes there's definitely just like... I like to at least know if it truly was something I just couldn't deal with. And then here, I grabbed freaking 3 eagles. That was really cool of me. I got an eagle hyper. And then I grabbed 3 more eagles. That was also really cool of me, but I dodged that wave. This was pretty standard. Actually, one of the waves... Was it this one? No, it's the next one. This wave was very spooky, because just look at this. They're like all like dead center in the holes. I didn't even die in like the last phase, did I? Oh, thank you, music. No, I died in the last phase. Thanks, music. Like, what happened? I think I just ran right into a red bullet on accident. Yeah, I was trying to make a dodge. It was a pretty tight dodge anyways, but I was unfocused, and so I just right into it. Man, 2 hypers, so goofy, dude. I'm gonna say separate. It is separate. I don't even know if... am I just spelling separate? I always think it's spelled this way. But it's not. No, it is. It is spelled this way. I was gonna be mad because I remember drilling it in my head that you have to spell it with like the A's and whatnot. Alright, well. I want to practice this some more. not, I'm gonna give it like a couple caps or something. Make sure I truly understand it. YoumuE Eagle definitely feels like it's gonna take me a bit. Unless I like fluke it. Also, Explosion really just is like the great equalizer. Every shot has to go through and it sucks no matter what. Really? I died to phase 3. One issue I very much have right now is rather than doing shift and then moving, I'll do this and then shift. Which is not a... doesn't help. That literally just lowers my DPS. It does good for, like, stopping me, sort of. Like, if I'm, like, trying to zoom, I can, like, quickly, like, slow down. But... overall, it's just... it's very weird. It's like, YoumuE requires a very, like, unique play style at times. Compared to literally every other shot in the series. Alright, that went well. Oh, 72! Never mind, bro. What? I know. If this shot had the correct, like, damage cap value, this shot would actually be, like, insanely good. It's unbelievable. Instead, we have this. Like, YoumuE Otter already is really good. Give it, like, YoumuE shotgun, and you have something magical. But, instead, we have this. Instead, we have a shot that requires... I will say it is interesting to play style. It makes you play, but... on the other hand, it's like... thinking about what we lost out on, it's kind of sad. Frick, I should have just went left. I think one of my favorite things about playing, just in general, is the fact that... I think it's one of the reasons why Muscle Explosion annoys me so much a lot of the time, and Bolad. A lot of the time, if I die to something on, like, this spell, I'm like, oh, I could have just done this, you know? And I can say I got something nasty, but it's like, oh, I could have gone somewhere else or whatnot. With stuff like Muscle Explosion and Bolad, sometimes I'm like, well, that's just how it is, guys. That's just how it is. Like, there's no, I could have done this. A lot of the time, it's just, that's just what happened. And that sucks. That's not fun. Ah. Where even is she? Is she over here? Ugh. Why am I getting... can I not, like, kill it in 70 seconds? Can I please get something better than that? I don't want the 70-second kill. Was it because I wasn't shotgunning at the start? Although, that end also just felt stupid long. I just couldn't have done that. I just could have just not done that, yeah. I'll say what is nice is when I had to realize, oh, I gotta play frickin' Marisa Otter or YoumuE Otter. I was very nervous to start up the stream those days. When I go into YoumuE, I'm like, I'm okay. I'm like, yeah. I'm fine. Things can go south, but I'm okay with it with this shot. Because it's interesting, you know? I don't think YoumuE is unfun. I think this is probably gonna... This is fun, honestly. Reimu Otter and Marisa Otter was like, time to do the same thing I did like 4 times over. Because I did Reimu Otter, Reimu Eagle, and it's like, ugh. Play forward focus shot, like, haven't had enough of those, huh? I mean, it's hard, so that too. This is just difficult. I wish instead of glowing red spot on the bottom, it went back to saying enemy, because I can't see the red spot half the time. It's so like it's so see-through, translucent. That's the word. It's just like barely there. Enemy, I could see enemy. I knew where the enemy was. I don't like the newer style of this. Hello. I was distracted. There's no way that should ever happen in a run. That like all tried to pincer me right in that one spot, dude. Ew, 52 seconds. Can I get something that's not 70 seconds? I just want one cap that isn't 70 seconds long. Please. I do want to do a few muscle explosions. Friggin' Thursday when I was playing YoumuE Otter, my muscle explosion, I don't know. I was like, I capped it like several times in a row, and I did a first try timeout, and then I was just like, please God, don't die to this again. And I didn't that day. But the first time I was doing, was it? Or was that? No, that was Thursday. I did it. Or maybe it was before. It might have been on whenever I played last, which I don't remember. Or last before Thursday. $57, is that 64? That's fine. Let me do muscle explosion for a bit. It was actually, there's one thing I want to test out. It's something I was very confused about. So, I was able to one-wave muscle explosion with this shot type. In practice. I don't think you can. Maybe you can. It's not as easy as I thought it would be, though. Come on, dude. Let the slashes go. Alright, I think it was some. I think it had to do with if I start on muscle explosion, I get like that chunk in that I wouldn't otherwise be able to get in. Yeah, that's it. I get an extra slash that I wouldn't be able to get in. So you can, theoretically, one one cycle it as YoumuE Otter in a run, but it's a lot less consistent than I originally thought. And this shot can theoretically one cycle too, but it's like it's even more inconsistent. Damn it. Ew. I just need to, like, I don't know. One thing, I'm making a mistake where I'm worrying too much about where the gaps are in these guys, rather than the gaps in the reflected bullets that turn into the jelly beans. I need to worry about those instead of the gaps here. So while I do want to be in, like, better gaps, I also need to make sure I can actually, you know, dodge the jelly beans in the first place. It's very nasty down the center. I didn't actually look at it too well, but like it looked like it was going to be. And that side, I knew it was going to be good on the right. I don't know why I forgot, like, I just, like, stopped doing this strat of reading the jelly beans ahead of time. Because it does work. I'm just not using it anymore. I mean, it's not perfect still, but it works. Nope, don't save replay. I don't care. Alright, let's do some more runs. Nope, not main game. Get me out of there. Oh yeah, now I have all extra clears. Your main game? What? I'd get to like Aka maybe if I did a YoumuE Otter attempt. Alright, I want at least one run to get somewhere. And then I might be done for today. I'm happy with what's happened, you know. I'm fine with leaving it for another day. You know, I did some practice. I feel like I can get somewhere one day. But I don't know about today. Yeah, YoumuE Eagle LMB attempts, guys. I didn't actually drop LMB. I was just practicing YoumuE Eagle. That was the strat the whole time. It's actually really nice how she performs there. Bro, get this spell away from me. I wish she performed better there. She like super kills it and then she has to slash it away and so she just kills it at the same time as like everyone else. I need to not really shift during that one. I feel like those guys drop the same tokens every time, it seems. Okay, so I just basically want to be ready for when that center guy comes in, rather than just waiting for him to show up, because then it gets a bit annoying. I'm so glad I don't have to deal with this section being hard anymore. Like, only like 2 shots I had to deal with it being hard, and it was just the Raimus. Otter and Eagle. She sweeps up on this freaking spell card. Unless you're like super close and then you get spawned on, because you obviously should not be that close to the boss. You know, minor nitpicks. Alright, it's 2 slashes left and then go in. Two, 3. Alright, so yeah, it's 3 on the right, 2 on the left. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I did the first one a bit too early. I did it too early. I wasn't sure if that was alright. Oh no, it's 2 on each side. I just have to wait a bit for them to spawn in. I can't dodge that spell anymore. What did I say about YoumuE Eagle being able to get to the boss like every time? Like, bro, where did that go? I can't tell if I'm just like sucking ass for no reason, or it's like I overestimated how good she would perform. It could be either. Bammy, shablammy, boo. Like, she still clears through the enemies, but I feel like it almost does worse than how it should. Who's that? my frickin' I can't get a run going, bro. YoumuE is secretly impossible at the stage 2. I can't get to Saki. Oh no. She shouldn't be this bad. Right? Is Harika / secretly just like also doomed for spams like this? I don't get it. Is it that I'm too high up? I don't need to be. Like, this works. Alright, I kind of got lucky not getting a hyper there. I was just kind of moving around. I don't know why I didn't get one, honestly. Yo. I know, she shouldn't be that bad at this section. I'm just bad. I really like that I hit the other guy over there. Finally, bro. Finally, I got a run back here. It's not that hard. Okay, well, Kotaka is still goofy, but... I feel like I'm kind of convinced this non is aimed. Uh-oh. My eye. Ow, my eye. Oh, I had so much more to go, too. I was, like, barely anywhere. Oh, great. 3 power. That was a pretty nasty throwing shot, I'd say. Oh, yeah, bro. Lay it on me. Yeah, please go up. no thanks. I'm not continuing that run. Oh boy. I'm probably done with runs for today. I'm content. I got a run that cleared. Was it bad? Yes. Too hyper. Alright, Dion. Well, first it was Thrilling Shot, and then it was Second Spell. Because I just kind of stood in front of a laser. I'm just gonna like practice Thrilling Shot. It smells hard. Separate death counter. True. I mean, I remember what happens where for the most part. Except Muscle Explosion deaths. Those are... I don't remember. I know where all my final deaths happened. I know where my 8th spell deaths happened. It says slash non, but I haven't died to 8th non yet on pace. Survival was all over the place. I watched back. I was like scrolling through some of my like other VODs or whatever. Just like clicking wherever, looking at it. I saw how one of my Marisa Wolf runs died, and it has to be one of the most tragic things I've ever seen, where I got past 8th spell and then accidentally picked up 3 otters, and before survival technically even started, I gave myself an otter hyper. And it was like the saddest thing of all time. I don't know about having like a separate death counter, but I have thought about having like a time counter. Like, oh, I spent this long so far, just overall, on like these ExNNNs. Like, how do I push up? You just gotta push up, guys. It's that easy. Like, sometimes, yeah, I can do that. I can schmoove my ass off and just boop, boop, boop. Other times, that one wave, I literally was like, okay, let me try to get around on the left. Because I wasn't able to, like, take in everything just like that. I was like, okay, it's clumped right in front of me. Let me head on to the left. And the entire screen, there's just this wall of bullets I couldn't get past. Thank you, Thrilling Shot. Just move up, bro. I literally couldn't even see the bullets there. They were being blocked. I might have like a timer for like how long I've spent on games, certain games. I'll be like, well, Bach, and it'll have like some hours. I don't know how long. I haven't done the math yet. Bro, yeah, that was mean. Come on. I have to just try and push up, because if I don't push up to get to a safe spot, I legit deal like no damage, and I have to go through like multiple waves more than I need to. And that's not good. Like, she can 2-wave this. I need to make sure I can actually 2-wave it. Because if I play this safe, I do like 5 waves, and that's just terrible. Yeah, 5 waves. Yeah, let me show you what happens when I try to like play it safe. It's like, oh. Like sometimes I get like that, and then it's like, okay, well I gotta focus again because I need to. Let me try and play it safe now. That was 4 waves, but imagine if I have to go off center instantly, I have to do another wave. And going off center means just doing an entire ass extra wave because I just have no room for actually getting damage in. And it sucks. So I just gotta play it risky. 12 restreams, so it's fine. Yes! YoumuE Gaming, dude. Mari C3. Let's go, Mari C. Frick. Gosh, YoumuE is such a cool shot type in Mountain of Faith. And I don't mean that at all. Bro? Just that literally like the no horizontal RNG sweep? Bro, I want RNG like that. Give me RNG like that in my runs, dude. Instead it gives me stuff like, that's fine. It doesn't give me stuff like that. It gives me like garbage, dude. Gives me this. OBS keeps telling me encoding overloaded, and it makes me so mad. What do you mean? You're lying to me. OBS. Yeah, I could have just kept letting these. Oh. Off center. Oh, I was actually still getting damage in. Alright, no. Yeah, give me stuff like give me waves like in no focus, no issue. She could one wave this if you get like baller ass RNG. But like, good luck. I feel like someone could. I feel like Marisa Wolf could like one wave this or something. Could she? I forgot. No, she could like 1.5 wave it, right? Yeah, just push up. See? It's a one wave. Easy and consistent, guys. Look at that. One wave. What I could try to do is that. Well, actually, if I do get good enough RNG, it might be worth it. Most of the time not. I'm probably not going for it, but like, if I get free RNG, oh, this sucks. Oh yeah, baby. That's that cool RNG. Oh, this is that cool RNG. It's not that bad, but like, it's not great. Oh, never mind. This was easy. I want to do one more cap of this. I want to do a bit of final, and then I'll probably call it there. Oh, that's the thing I've been worried about for so long. I do got 21 out of 41 on this. Oh, oh. Oh, 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 it's magic. So tragic. I don't know where it's going with that. Dude, I look over and I just see runs died to. Those numbers are too big, dude. It's too much for me to handle. Muscle Explosion 14. 8th spell 2 times. Survival 6. Survival's like one of my least favorite things to die to. Like, out of all of those, Muscle Explosion's like, yeah, that happens. 8th spell and 8th non are like nerve deaths. Survival can go wrong in so many ways, and I hate it. It's like, do I mess up the neutral hyper? Do I accidentally get a neutral? Do I mess up getting the neutral hyper? Do I, in the process of trying to set up the neutral hyper, just get a standard hyper? Do I die on the early waves because I was trying to get the right tokens? Do I die at any point because I killed too many enemies? Do I die at any point because the fireball RNG was just a real bitch? It's not... Survival's slept on. Unironically, I think it's like one of the hardest EX survivals for NN. It's just, there's so much to it, dude. It's scary. How? How did I make one of those dodges, dude? Am I even dealing damage? Hello? There we go. You don't remember what 8th spell is? It's, Follow Me Unafraid. It's where she shoots the giant glowy bullets. Today I had someone not know what 8th spell was. They were like... I was in a server, they're like... It was like, what's your favorite and least favorite spell from each game? And they were like... That spell in Wabak Extra where she shoots the giant Mentos at you. It's like 8th or something. And I was like, oh yeah, that. I know that one. I have the order of the spells like ingrained in my mind at this point. I don't have the nons. I keep thinking 3rd non. I keep thinking 4th non is 5th non. Well, I don't like dying to survival. I also don't like dying to, well, anywhere, really, but 8th spell deaths also hurt. But I die there less often, but it still hurts, because it's like I just got past Muscle Explosion. I think 8th non-death would be the worst thing. Getting past Muscle Explosion and immediately dying to the non-spell. Oof. Luckily, that has not happened yet, and I would like to keep it that way. That was scary. The worst part is when I get a configuration of these bullets that makes it so I have to move up. Because that means I have to focus, move up and around. But the problem with that is the fact that I'm like constantly holding down throughout this entire fight. So the second you ask me to move up, I'm scared. Man, I gotta do DDC after this. Man. Going from literally one of the hardest to one of the hardest. How nice. I should have just focused. Yeah, let's see. I said this was like one of the hardest EX survivals. Do I stand by that random ass statement I made? Yes. Imperishable shooting sweeps everything. Maybe not sweep, but imperishable shooting's the hardest. It's harder than Flandre survival. It's harder than Ron and Yukari. I think it's harder than like normal Moko survival, but not imperishable shooting, obviously. Harder than Red Frogs. Maybe. I think I'd call it harder than Suwar. Or at least at the same tier. Harder than both of Koishi survivals. Harder than whatever Nue survival is. Probably harder than Mamizo survival. Mamizo basically just has like one hard dodge in her survival and that's it. I feel like the micromanaging of Woolbox makes it more of a pain. Probably harder than Raikou. Raikou doesn't seem very hard. It's scary. I feel like I'll feel the same way about it that I do with 8 Spell here, where I'm just like, I'm scared because it should be consistent, but more potential for Wall. I don't know about more potential. I feel like it definitely Suwar can just kill, I feel. Like if you get bad RNG in certain places, it can just kind of kill. I don't think it's 100% consistent, which kind of sucks. It probably has more potential to Wall, but I feel like Suwar basically once you get Suwar consistently, it's either you die or you don't. I feel like there's rarely ever some time where it's like, oh, I had to do something nasty. For the most part, Suwar is you die or you don't. I feel like you always have a way to save it here, but it's more often than not that something goes wrong. Yeah, what's a Blue Man Show or whatever? Blue Woman Show? I don't know what it's called. That one's probably easier. Pikachia's, I have no idea. And then 17 and 18 are easier. GFW's is probably easier. I'd say it's like top 3 at least. Like Suwar and Perishable Shooting and this survival I'd say are like the hardest. Pikachia's probably follows like very shortly after. And then, I don't know, something else. I wasn't allowed to get away with that, but I did it anyways. I made the worst dodges of all time there. So don't do that. I shouldn't be allowed to get away with all that. Pikachu survival, I know phase 1 of that survival is piss easy. If I ever die to that, I'm gonna freak out. Phase 2 is weird. And then phase 3 is mostly just dodging. I don't know. I'm not very experienced with it. It's probably the one I'm the least familiar with, aside from, like, GFWs. Because I understand the others for the most part. No chapter bonus. No, I need all chapter bonus. That'd be a dumb restriction to put on myself. Get a chapter bonus for every chapter. Listen, I know I redid Marisa ExNNN for TD because I didn't get full spell, but there's no way in hell I'm doing all chapter bonus. That's, you can't make me. Some people like to do Hikachi's final under Hikachi, and I don't get it. I find under Junko it's way easier. I mean, if you get the right RNG, it works out. All chapter bonus, dude. If I ever did an all chapter bonus run, it wouldn't be all shot. It would be like Teehee. You know Arcadia? I don't. I can't read it that way. Under Junko is way more comfy for me. Although I mostly understand that it's just preference. Like, I can't say if, like, one is harder than the other. It's kind of like PWG, left or right wall. You just kind of do whichever one you find easier. Oh god, this is lasting forever. Why did I try to go for that? More grays. Dude, LOL KEX has started. Originally, I was like, LOL KEX doesn't scare me. Like, that's a half-baked statement. It's like half true and half not. It doesn't necessarily scare me for all shot in the sense that like Wabak and do and DDC, because none of the shots are like inextricably like bad or whatever. Like there's no Saki of B, there's no Yomu Eagle. It's like Sanai does a bit less damage and that's kind of lame. Like, there's no really bad shot. That part doesn't scare me. The part that scares me is the fact that I have to do LOL KX EXNN. Junko scares me in that extra. For multiple parts. Her, like... her first spell in EX is whatever. Trembling, Shivering Star, I think it's called. I kind of game on TSS. I game on it. TSS is something where, like... I feel like with TSS, people either, like, really struggle with it, or it's, like, comes very easily to them. It's one or the other. Personally, for me, I find it just very easy. But, after having seen how some people are, it's definitely just, like, you're just good at it or you aren't. You can definitely get better at it, but, like, it comes a lot easier to others. I remember I got my friend to play LOL K, and I don't remember why, but I did TSS as Sanai on Lunatic, and that was my first TSS cap. That took me a bit, mostly because I was pretty, like, early player at that point. I also didn't know bottom dragging. Bottom dragging helps me so much on TSS. Like, I can do it anyways, but, like, humana, dude. Bottom dragging. I am dealing 0 damage. Jesus, that took like 75? I want to feel what it's like trying 90 FPS. That's hell on earth. That sounds hype. I might try it. Yeah, LOL KEX has started to scare me. I played it today because, as I mentioned before, someone was like, what is your, like, your favorite and least favorite spell card? And I was trying to think of my favorite from LOL K. And for the most part, I cut out basically most of the spells because it was like, alright, PDH was like my baseline. Like, do I find something more fun than PDH? And it was like, there goes like every spell there. And there was one I found and it wasn't, but I wanted to try a couple of spells in like EX. Let's see if there was like something there. And there was, so I played with it and then I played after, and I just remembered like the Junko Nons in that EX, dude. Why? why they gotta be there, bro? It's terrifying. Like, Kati has a lot of hard stuff. I don't feel like she's as, like, consistently difficult as Raiko is. Like, she definitely just kind of, like, jumps up all over the place. But she's still got, like, a good number of, like, difficult things I gotta deal with. I feel like this is gonna be a fast kill. Oh, it's gonna be a not fast kill because I died. Oh, that would have been like 57, probably. It's also second. I don't know what I'm gonna do for second Blue Non, dude. I'm gonna have an entire stream dedicated to that one thing once I have to play Lokai. I'm kind of scared because, you know what, after DDC, there's a chance I just get Lokai, dude. Like, I was having such a good time playing, like, Moth. You know, I did SA. I did one SA one. I played Mystic Square. You know, I was having a good time. But there's just a chance now that I just keep getting, like, impossible extra stages. Yeah, please die. Thank you. What does Akadia have? She has Blue 1, third spell. Second spell, maybe? I don't know, second spell's weird. I don't know about second spell. That's probably fine, but it's weird. Junko Non 1. Pink 2 can just move down, and I'm dead. Similar to Saki Non 2 here, but I feel like Pink 2's more of a problem. Because it's already like a tight gap, and then I'll have to deal with, you know, other garbage. Owned. Pink 2 is funny. I think that was like one of my better caps. Yeah, Pink 2, Blue 2. Rain falling in hell is weird. I don't think it's that bad. I got pretty good at it when I was doing standard EX clear. But I feel like there is just a chance I die to it. Lunatic Impact, Lunatic Impact. The two yellow ones... The two yellow nons, I feel like I could definitely just kind of, like, die to. Like, that's just a thing that can happen sometimes. What else? What else? What else? I feel I'm totally gonna get clipped. Like, the second one, I feel like I'm gonna die to the second one once or twice. I hope I get used to it, but... I died to 8 spell twice. I feel like it'll be like that. Although it is before Lunatic Impact, maybe I'll be fine. Yeah, and then you have Lunatic Impact, Junko Non 2. Junko Spell 2 is like... I don't want to deal with that on nerves. I don't want to deal with that on nerves. Another thing is, I hate how long it takes for, like, freaking... Rei-san and Marisa to kill it. Because they don't have homing. And it takes so long. Or, you sit underneath her and do, like, the dumbest micros of all time. Which suck. I just realized, why is it red? Why she got the wolf spear? An eagle. You know, and then you have not, like, getting past... You have to get past Lunatic Impact, which getting there is hard. Getting past it is hard. And then I have to, like, not die to, like, a bunch of micro spells. and non-spells, and it's like, leave me alone, bro. Oh. I think I'll just get like one more cap. I'll get to 40 and probably call it there. I keep saying I'll do this and then call it there, and then I don't. But I really don't feel like doing any more runs now, so. There we go. 65, dude. It's so long. It's so long. I honestly was kind of scared last time I was playing, because I'm always scared that I was very scared that I would overrate, that I've been overrating YoumuE Eagle when it comes to how bad she is. I was scared of that. But no matter how many, I've done final 40 times as this stupid shot, and while I do feel like I'm obviously getting better at it, it's still just like, she takes an already hard spell and makes it pretty nutty. Oh yeah, achievements. I have like 2 left. I think when I get YoumuE Eagle, I'm just gonna get like one of these. I won't get both. One of them's Lunatic Nomus. I don't feel like doing that. Is this YoumuE? I think this is YoumuE Eagle. Definitely YoumuE Eagle. 40 out of 150. I mean, what is that currently? I think that's like a... Like, what did I have originally? Like, when it comes to new stuff, that's like 50%, I think. Because there was... What is it? I was at like 76. I had 76 attempts on it when I first got my first cap. And now I have like about 80 more. So it's like 55% at this point, which is just scary. How was it for other shots? What shot is this? Rainbow Wolf was 9 out of 14, 13 out of 19 for Otter. Eagle was 16, 26. Ooh, dude, my Mari Wolf cap rate! Seven out of 10. This is Marisa Otter, right? No, yeah, this is Marisa Otter. Marisa Eagle is 2 out of 3. I barely played this shot. Dude, my Marisa Wolf cap rates, look at that! 3 of them reached 100. I have Master on Kutaka's first spell. 105 attempts on Thrilling Shot. Then it mellows out. So we have, what is this? Thrilling Shot, Lightning Neigh, Dense Crowd. I have like 2/3 on Beast Epidemicity, but that's because I was trying to like learn it. Like as every other shot type. Let's see, that's 94, right? No, it's 95. Yeah, every other shot was like 6 out of 6, 1 out of 2, 8 out of 11, 10 out of 10. Rainbow Wolf was 7 out of 14. I don't know what she was doing. Rainbow Eagle got the 11 out of 11. And then it's... What's after it? Triangle kick. Yeah, triangle kick. Triangle chase, not kick. My brain is like dying. Not muscle explosion. Meteor shot. Meteor shot. Muscle explosion. 8th spell. Survival. Final. Bro. Bro. Triangle kick. Triangle chase. I don't even know what it's called anymore. Yeah. Then you have this shot. Muscle nay. Yeah, I haven't done too many attempts as YoumuE Eagle so far, but that's because I'm trying to, like, not have to spend 800 attempts at the stage to get something going. You know, I'd prefer to not have what Marisa Wolf happened, you know? Like, for the most part, like, you can really see which spells I have a problem with. It's like, yeah, we're chilling. Brant. Like, every 5 out of 8, 9 out of 9, 5 out of 7, 9 out of 9. And then it's just like, hello. God, that's so bad. I have more caps with YoumuE Eagle than I do as Marisa Wolf on it. And more attempts. Although, to be fair, more attempts make sense, but I do just have, like, more caps. Which I wasn't expecting, probably because I just spent, like, an hour playing it. How many caps do I have of this stupid spell? 40, 49, 59, 62, 72, 78, 108, 115, 122, 124, 134, 149. I have 149 caps of this goddamn spell. Yeah, because I've had to do it so many times. So cool. What about, like, Kutaka first spell? Kutaka first spell is like a good measure of, like, how many attempts I put into it standardly. YoumuE Wolf didn't take that many. YoumuE Otter also didn't take that many. This is YoumuE Eagle. YoumuE Eagle took a while. YoumuE Eagle was a struggle because I freaking DKO'd the final and I was, like, so depressed after that. Marisa Wolf, bro, every number in, like, the double digits at least. Marisa Wolf was an experience, dude. Marisa Wolf was an experience. That's, like, the first one. It was like, yeah, it's time for what block? The extra everyone calls easy, the game everyone calls easy. And then it took me 10 hours. After having done, you know, PCB LMB and UFO Lunatic 1cc. And it was still, like, the biggest struggle. Raymond Water was very quick overall, which was nice. Thank God. Anyway, this is Marisa Otter. I'm done. Marisa Otter was also still very quick, but took a bit. Marisa Eagle, I don't even have an hour in this shot type. This shot type is, I don't even care about this shot type. It happened. It's done. So cool. No, I didn't mean to do that. YoumuE Wolf was very quick overall. I thought YoumuE Wolf was not going to be that great, but I think she performs the best out of everyone. Because she's just, I don't know, she's just good. Like, it's YoumuE, but she doesn't have the wacky-ass problems with, like, final. YoumuE Otter was kind of a struggle, honestly. Compared to how well I've been doing so far, YoumuE Otter didn't go too well. Although it was basically just, I was very consistent with it. Only really like 21 attempts, 16 attempts, no, 14 attempts got past Kutaka. And at least 4 of those were like, at least 5 of those got, like, to Muscle Explosion or past. Yeah, I think I've got, like, the lineup pretty set in stone right now for how I believe the shots are. It's YoumuE Wolf, Marisa Wolf, Reimu Wolf, Marisa Eagle, YoumuE Otter, Marisa Otter. There's a pretty decent gap between those two, by the way. Reimu Eagle, Reimu Otter, YoumuE Eagle. That's like my idea. It's like everything YoumuE Otter and better is mostly fine. I still think the extra's hard. But when it comes to a shot type you can choose for like NN, I think those guys are pretty good. YoumuE Otter is just very like, I don't like how she'll do really well and then she'll struggle and she'll really struggle. I think Final still kind of blows ass as her. Marisa Eagle is just good Marisa Otter. Higher focus damage. The piercing is really nice for the stage spams. Reimu Wolf just does really nicely, especially against Final, where she performs on par with Marisa Wolf thanks to the bigger hitbox. Marisa Wolf is also just really good. YoumuE Wolf, just, it clears through the stage. She does good damage. It's just nice. Marisa Otter is just very boring and not that great. She just doesn't do anything good. Reimu Otter and Eagle, pretty self-explanatory. Their stage performance is horrible, and their boss performance is much better. And then YoumuE Eagle just struggles everywhere. Better at the stage, but I still can't do it half the time. It's probably not. I mean, it's not as bad as freaking Reimu Otters and Eagles, but it's not as chill as I wanted it to be. Although it might just still be easy, and I'm just dumb. Alright, I've rambled on enough. I've rambled on enough. The 24 hours of Marisa Wolf. This is YoumuE Eagle, I believe. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Alright, I'm done. I'm done rambling. Ugh. That's the thing with all of the Yomus. If you charge your shot on accident for the survival, you just lose. It's kind of funny, I won't lie. It's kind of funny that you just kind of lose. But yeah, YoumuE Otter also is really annoying for survival. Same as Wolf. That's like one problem with Wolf, the survival. But yeah, I'm done for today. It was mostly just practice, but I'm cool with that. I got a run going, and it did well. You know, it got past Thrilling Shot, and then got 2 Eagle Hypers. What a raw. So yeah, I'm gonna stop for today. YoumuE Eagle attempts will begin on Tuesday. Because I can't really do it any other day. Yeah, because I can't stream tomorrow or on Monday because I'm busy those days. Maybe Monday if I'm just really feeling it and my physics lab is like 2 seconds long, but otherwise not. I'm done. So yeah, everyone watching, thank you for showing up. Hope you enjoyed. Like I literally just said, YoumuE Eagle attempts on very likely Tuesday. I'm very willing to do this and get it done. And hopefully I don't die to survival or final too many times. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.